welcome back to another episode of Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers. Our next total stranger is Robert, and he's a content writer, which means he's got a lot of intelligence, and he's got to think on his feet, right, so to speak?
I wouldn't say a lot of intelligence.
No? Are you a college graduate?
No.
Okay.
College dropout.
College, me too. Welcome to the, well, actually, more successful people are college dropouts, or didn't even go to college
That is true.
than went to college. So, what content are we working on today?
Well, my company, I work for a private equity firm, and they've invested in some companies. So I write blogs and work on proposals, and I write on the websites about the company. And, pretty boring stuff.
Well, no, but it's important. It's all about social media, about marketing.
Yeah.
Right. So, what's the? There's an interesting, uplifting company that they're promoting.
It's a really big company that I can't really speak about right now.
Okay.
I signed an NDA.
Okay, gotcha.
So sorry, world.
No worries. Well, let's talk about personally. You're living in a beautiful area in Santa Monica.
Yes.
You're a single guy,
I am single.
and you've got a girlfriend, I imagine.
I'm a single guy.
Multiple girlfriends. Okay, we'll go that route. What advice do you have for single guys living in Southern California?
Enjoy life. Prepare for the earthquake. The
Yeah.
massive earthquake that's going to hit
When is that going to hit?
anytime. We're living on borrowed time.
Yes, indeed. I lived through two big ones. I'm a Southern California native.
Oh, yeah.
So I lived through the Northridge and a couple others.
After the Northridge one, a lot of people fled to Denver and stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah.
I heard that was
There's a lot of places that don't have earthquakes, but then you got floods and you got tornadoes and hurricanes and all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
But so this is an uplifting show. We'd like to find out what is your dream in life.
I just want to write.
Right? Do you want to write books?
Yes, I'm actually finishing up a book right now.
Can you talk about the subject?
It's about, it's loosely based off myself. It's about a young man trying to rid himself of his vices so he can excel in life, so he can reach his pinnacle in life, his full potential. So this is a brief overview.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a published author.
Oh, cool.
I wrote a book, my autobiography.
Oh,
It's called Lester's Legacy.
That's really cool.
So I've written three things. I've written the book, I've written the screenplay after the book, and then I wrote a song because I have a charity to try to get exposure to market to introduce it to the masses in America. It's called Supporting Our Servicemen, and the song I wrote was pretty good. Peter Beckett donated the music. He's from a group called Player.
Okay.
They're famous for a song called Baby Come Back.
Gotcha.
Baby Come Back. Sort of a writer.
Did you serve?
No, I just want to thank veterans,
Yeah.
like a lot of people do.
Yeah.
You see them at the airport and you want to shake their hand, and you want to buy them a beer,
Yeah.
So I figured out a way that businesses can profit, increase their business, earn customer loyalty, spread patriotism, and thank veterans with a small discount.
Yeah.
Real simple stuff. But enough about me. We're talking to Robert, and so you're a writer. That's very exciting because it's all about the writing.
Yeah.
And you can't twist someone's arm to like it. They're going to like it, and it's going to float to the top, or it's going to be a paperweight.
Yeah. But at least
But
I'll have some that I can leave behind.
So how often do you write?
Every day.
Every day. That's good.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So when I interview the people, I ask for advice, and I also give advice.
Okay.
So I have advice for relationships, for kids, for parenting, for business. So if you have any questions you might want to ask, I'm a modern day philosopher. Traveled around the world, worked in 78 different fields.
Oh wow,
And
78.
79 is talk show host, which is what we're doing now. we'll see how that goes. But I like to spread my expertise on some subjects.
Okay.
And I come out with pretty good advice. I haven't been stumped yet. Do you have anything that's on your mind you might need some advice on? Meeting girls?
Not really.
You're a pretty handsome guy. You probably don't have no problems with that. But I think guys have a problem approaching pretty girls. Because I guess the prettier they are, the more they're going to be, hesitant to talk to them.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that.
And there are a lot of lonely, pretty girls without dates because everyone thinks they already got a boyfriend.
Yes. Yeah, let's see your advice on approaching pretty girls.
Well, the first thing is eye contact, and you can do that from across the room. You've locked eyes with someone.
Yeah.
The most important thing with that first eye contact, because I've asked girls to dance from across the room. I go like this, like this with a little head shake. Let's go dance.
Yeah.
Right? But so the most important thing when you first meet a girl and you first look into her eyes is not to look away first.
Yeah.
Girls want a guy that's stronger than them. They want a guy to take care of them. So averting your eyes first is a sign of weakness.
True.
So then you keep looking, the longer you look in their eyes, the faster that relationship's going to start. Because you're talking to them with your eyes. You're looking in their eyes and you're actually communicating. And then approach them.
Yeah.
And then make them laugh.
I agree with all of that.
You got to make them laugh. If you're not making them laugh, they have no interest.
Yeah.
And, be compassionate and be real. More often people put on facades because they don't want to be hurt.
Yeah.
And
so you gotta throw yourself out there.
So then they meet that facade, they like that facade, and you go along, maybe it could be years before you finally have enough confidence to start being yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with that is they didn't fall in love with yourself, they fall in love with that facade. So you better be yourself because there's going to be someone that likes you. If you're fat and ugly, there's going to be someone that's going to like you. Right? There's someone for everybody. I know a guy who likes incredibly obese women. Okay? That's what he likes.
Yeah.
And so there's someone out there for him. But if you just be honest with yourself, and that'll be a great thing. Girls will be attracted to that.
How long have you been married?
36 years.
36 years. Wow.
And I'm a great grandfather, so I've got some advice on parenting, some advice on great grandparenting.
I have a question.
Sure.
Why do you think relationships nowadays aren't lasting?
Because people don't realize it's another job. It's not just, this doesn't flow.
Yeah.
The passion's there at first, the lust, the passion is all great, and then you have to make a friendship. You have to give and take. It's a lot of work for a relationship. You got to give. To be honest with you, I wasn't a great giver, but my wife compensated that because she really loved me and she stuck through the hard times. You could have called it quits, Yeah. But it's just too easy to get divorced. In my opinion, everyone's different, and to last 5 years in a relationship, to me, is quite a miracle. Because even if you come from the same town, you've got different backgrounds. You have different, sometimes religions, beliefs, but they don't have counselors for getting in relationships. You have to, one, you have to be honest, but two is, if you're going to be married, you have to start talking about way down the line, retirement, children, religion, all those things have to be discussed. You just don't tackle it. Did I miss a turn? You don't just tackle it, as it comes along.
Make it left right here.
Yeah, it says no, it's a problem. So that's the answer. Did I answer that?
You answered it perfectly. Yeah, I guess in a lot of people's perceptions on relationships and marriages, that it shouldn't be that hard.
No, it's the opposite. It's extremely hard because you need to make it work, and you need to, bend and, but it's the giving thing. It's better to give than to receive. There's a lot of truisms out there, But what I also say is you have to come first, not your girlfriend, not your wife, not your kids. Because if you come first, you're going to make yourself happy. Because no one else is going to make yourself happy.
Yeah.
And if you're happy, you can make your wife happy, or your girlfriend, or your kids. And people say it's selfish to say you come first. Your kids should come first. No, you have to come first.
Yeah, it all starts with you.
All starts with you, and it ends with you.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's some advice there. And if you go to the SOS show, which is on the internet on YouTube, I've got 10 hours of interviews where a lot of my advice, a lot of my motivational speaking comes out. And I think my 80th career will be a motivational speaker because I've got a lot of good advice for people.
Yeah,
You know,
you
it's
gave me
just-
some good advice.
It's my pleasure to instill upon young people a way of looking at life, because life is short and most people don't get it till they're 50.
Yeah,
which is-
that is very true.
It's very true. And you gotta, be positive. You gotta accept every day, enjoy every day. Don't live for the future, for retirement. Don't think about the past. Don't blame people. Take responsibility for your actions. Go out there, grab life, have fun with it. It's not so serious as people make it. It really isn't that serious, but it's a lot of fun. Life's a game, and you don't have to cheat or steal to win the game. You just have to be a good person.
Yeah.
Try to do good. I run that charity, and it's very rewarding to help people. But again, you got to come first, and it's a short game.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
63.
63. Oh,
But
yeah,
I think
you're-
I'm 33. I don't know if that's a problem or not. There's a saying, I think, therefore I am.
Yeah. You're a young great grandfather.
I'm the youngest great grandfather there is. Very cool. Any other little questions?
Yeah. What are some of your favorite movies?
Favorite movies?
Yeah.
Well, my wife says I'm gay because I like musicals.
Oh yeah, I can't do musicals.
Moulin Rouge, I think it's the most brilliant movie made. But so I like musicals. But
Is that your favorite genre?
music. I don't know if it's my favorite. I just I like a very lighthearted, comical piece of entertainment. I like true stories. Love true stories. Recently saw All the Money in the World, which is a fabulous film. I like films about great wealth.
Okay.
I like to see how the kings and queens and billionaires live. That's probably why I'm doing this show here. Cooking styles of the rich and famous. It fascinates me how billionaires live.
Yeah. Have you seen the show Billions?
I watch Billions. I like that show.
Yeah, it is super interesting to see how all the pieces move, how they're controlling the world and all that.
Well, most billionaires, first off, if you're a billionaire, you don't want to tell anyone you're a billionaire.
Yeah.
Number one. I always say if you're going to win the lottery, the first thing you're going to do is call everyone you know and ask to borrow $1,000.
Yeah, so they can stop talking to you.
Well, no, once they find out that you have money, they're going to call you and ask for money.
A lot of people, if you call them asking for money, they're like, all right, me not picking your phone call and stuff.
Well, that's a preemptive solution if you win the lottery.
Yeah.
There's a reason you're calling them. You don't need the money
Yeah.
because you just won the lottery.
Yeah.
But they're going to find out you won the lottery, and they're going to call you and ask you for money. So if you ask them for money first and they say no, what's your answer going to be to them when they call?
Nope.
Okay. So that's advice for when you win the lottery. The majority of people who won the lottery regretted it.
Oh yeah, a lot of people's lives are ruined.
Ruined. So
Isn't there you can pay like a certain percentage of your the prize money to like not be like shown in magazines and
no,
newspapers and TVs?
you don't have to pay anything for that. You just have to block it. You have the right not to be public. It doesn't cost you anything for that. Actually, it usually costs you a lawyer, but I mean, no, you don't have to pay a percentage.
Oh, I thought you had to pay a percentage.
No. But if I'm wrong, someone call me and let me know. I've been wrong before.
There you have.
Where were we?
Movies.
Movies. Movies are fantastic. I love movies. Like I said, All the Money in the World was a good one. The Ray Kroc story about McDonald's.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's a very good movie. People think McDonald's is just a big chain. It's the biggest real estate company in the world.
I didn't even think about
It
that.
was all about real estate.
Wow.
That was a big play. It was very. You learn a lot when you watch true stories.
Yeah.
How someone made it. But
I'm definitely more of a fan of like conceptual movies. Like it's like really. I'll have to rewatch it like 5 or 6 times to like understand what's going on.
yeah.
I like heavy things.
Okay. Well, that's because you're a writer. Writing tends to bring that out in people.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're writing every day. That's good. It's all about the writing, whether it be a song. If you go to my website, I wrote a song for the veteran charity. That came out pretty good.
So when you say you just wrote the lyrics and someone else sang it, or you sang
Someone else sang it. Al Walser, Grammy-nominated singer, sang it. Peter Beckett donated the music. I had an editor. It's a music video, obviously. And
Are you
it's,
in it?
No. But yeah, so that came out pretty good.
It's cool.
And so I may write another book. Maybe I'll write a motivational book instead of do motivational speaking, because I'm not sure how I'll be in front of a crowd.
What would be the concept or the subject of motivation? It's like
Positive thinking.
It's positive.
How to look at life. You know, it's living life. You know, I think, therefore I am. If you think you're happy, okay. Let me ask you a question. How are you today?
I'm okay.
That's the worst answer I've ever heard.
It's the honest answer.
No, but yes, it is. But it's got no energy and no positivity to it. You're okay. It's a standard answer should be, I'm fantastic.
That wouldn't be true to myself at this point.
Well, no, but you can be fantastic if you want to be.
Well, I agree with that.
I think, therefore I am.
agree.
But by saying I'm fantastic, you're going to instill positivity to the person you're talking to. They're going to feel better.
Yeah, it's me. You're right. I agree with that 100%. Me personally, I'm more of a person who I like being naturally happy. Like when I'm happy and I know I feel happy, that's when I can express that and it feels genuine. I feel like if I were to say I'm fantastic right now, you would hear it in my voice, you would feel my energy. It's not accurate. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah. So when I think especially with my friends, when I'm actually happy and they know I'm happy, it's more of a. It feels better. Everyone can feel it. It's more uplifting.
So when you're not okay, you say I'm not very happy today.
I'm not doing that. But,
you will tell that to people, right?
Yeah, I'll tell that to people. We could talk for the most part. People who I express that to, we'll talk about a little bit, just talk about life or anything like that, and we'll slowly pick my day up.
Yeah, I won't ever tell anyone when I'm down because I don't feel it benefits anybody. You know.
Yeah. Well, if someone's asking me how I'm feeling, they don't like my response, so you shouldn't have asked.
Well, do you ever ask someone how they're feeling and you got a response that was too literal, like, oh, my back aches and I have a...
I've gotten a lot of those.
Is that really what you're asking for when you said, how are you?
No, you're absolutely correct. I was not expecting that. Well, that comes to like, why are we having small talk? Because I did ask him a question, so it's only my fault that he's giving me that response. I've had that.
It's my opinion that energy is spreadable.
Yes.
And positive energy is everyone loves to be around someone that's positive, that's thinking positive. And when I say I'm fantastic, I'm not always fantastic, but there's no reason not to say that because it just makes people feel good, and it's better than saying I'm okay. I don't want to be okay. I want to be fantastic. I think, therefore I am. So I got to put myself in a little better state than I'm okay. That's just, we're all different.
Yeah.
I can't change you. You're going to be okay, you know. But I was counseling a young man the other day, and he got it completely because he wants to be an entrepreneur as well. To be an entrepreneur, you have to be a leader.
Yeah.
And no one's going to want to follow a guy that's just okay as a leader. They want to follow a guy that's fantastic as a leader. So he got it completely. He was 16.
No, I understand that, but I think it's more about the work ethic. Like people, like I know people who are successful, but they're a lot of it just focused on like the work and what they're doing and stuff. They're still great leaders. They may not be the most, I won't say happy. I think they're happy, but they're not the most bubbly of personalities.
Gregarious.
Yeah, but they're still great leaders. I don't think happiness and leadership are synonymous
Okay.
in that sense.
I'll buy that. Probably not.
But I think if a happier person does attract people, like that certain type of person to like follow them. I agree with that.
Good. We're agreeing on most points here.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think if I said, "Oh, it's fantastic," I think that would help your day. Oh, you're doing well. Okay, that's good. I want some of your energy.
Exactly. I think it's spreadable. You know.
Yeah.
And why not spread love? Spread happiness.
Because I feel like when I say those things that are not true, it takes a piece of me. Like I feel like I'm lying to people. No, I don't want to have that inside.
We don't want to lie.
Yeah.
I can't lie because I don't have the memory for it. If you lie, you have to remember who you told what to.
Yeah.
And I suffer from CRS, so I'll never be able to lie.
Yeah.
You know what CRS is, of course.
What is CRS?
You don't know what CRS is?
No,
Can't remember shit. I certainly can't remember lies, so I just don't lie. So now, why are they sending us to Wilshire to turn left?
because it's
Is there a light there? Okay.
yeah, it's no, I started thinking about like why they have me going this way to go that way.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Thank you for being on the show.
No problem, man.
Good guest.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
I hope I wasn't too Debbie Downer.
No, you weren't. You know, I mean, it is an uplifting show. But
Yeah.
Okay. Have a great day.